aren't they just the cute what is that? Oh, look, there's a sheep. Come on, get up. Can you get up? Can you see her? No. She might just jump up when I get down there. But it's only a wasted walk. It's not as if it's... Oh, I'm not even halfway down the field and she's up. Actually lost one last year through exactly that. I went out to the field and she was cast on the side. She went banging her head and stuff. Oh, it was terrible. So, quite vigilant. That's the word. Vigilant, ladies. Cloud with a tuft on her head. Our Fleming 10 cubic yard mug spreader. We are not about the fancy machinery, really. Like, really, we're not. Like, this is our mug spreader. I don't think it's quite 10 years old. There'll be a plate on it somewhere telling us how old it is, but I don't know where it is. And how old it is probably under that big pile of shit. I'm not going digging. So technically there's not a right lot wrong with it, to be honest. Ew! Someone's gonna have to get in there. Centrifugal force of throwing the chains around here stretches them, and they end up hitting the side, and they take all the, obviously they've brought the inside. It's pretty bloody vicious when it's being hit with metal all the time. So I just want to know how many hammers we need. These things underneath, there's a heavy weight, but you can see here, this is what you end up doing. You end up putting a bolt through to shorten the chains. Most of you know all this, but do you know what? There'll be people that don't, so... It needs 4 plates. Oh, there's a deer down there. Go, Bambi, go! Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Doe, a deer, a female deer, rain, a drop of golden sun. Me and you, I call myself far and long way to run. So we need a funny thread, la, no to for a soul. Tea, a drink with jam and bread that will bring us back to do. Joke aside. One of these, can you see that round circle there at the end? It's got swept over and stuck behind the arm there, and it's forcing it against the metal, making a screw. So we'll take that one off and replace that as well. So didn't know, this is what the inside of a full of water mug spreader looks like. There's a bung at the back. I would let it out, but it's literally not. There's no point in letting it out on the concrete, is there? Better on the field than here. So yeah, down there cutting some hedges. That's our neighbour of Walt, who did all the building work. Oh, it's nice to see that people can travel again in the fields, they can get a bit of stuff done. We've got a bit of hedging that we want doing, so we'll be doing a bit of that. Very regenerative, you know. Hashtag regen. Hashtag regen farmer. I laugh because as a normal farmer doing normal things, you know, in the middle of Cumbria, a lot of our practice is regenerative anyway. I just hate it when people jump on a bloody hashtag, oh, hashtag regen farmer, and make it like somehow really fashionable, and it just ruins everything. In this shed here, we have bulls and heifers, weaned recently, as you saw. We're going to separate them, and the bulls will all go to Crackenthorpe, where we've made extra room. After that, go on kids, go on kids, go on kids. Wow! Go on kids, go on kids. We'll make this shed, get it ready for calving. And this will be any cows that are due to calve or looking likely will come down from the cubicle shed and be in here. And this is our calving shed. Calving boxes are at the end, and then they're loose housed in here. Everything has to have multiple uses. Nothing has one purpose. topped all the oil up on the Bobcat the other day. The hydrostatic cross hydraulic, whatever you want to call it, slightly thicker than hydraulic oil. And possibly topped it up a little bit too much, because when I was using the shear grab, it's blown a pipe off. Just too much pressure. So I'm just going down just to let a bit off. Did you? I just fallen over. Thanks. Oh look, feed. Ooh, feed. Oh, this is precision. No pressure. No pressure. It's a fat bag.
I think he likes a big bag, and you know,
Likes a big bag. We've just got some tatties from Cars. I will update you on the verdict. We have tried several different places for potatoes now. All obscure places, obviously. Last one was Kirby Thorpe filling station. They had good potatoes, didn't they? We just need to crush some barley. What did they say? Barley? Barley? No, that's Newcastle. Barley. Barley. I'm not very Irish today. I'm not cutting it. Before it starts, I'll show you. This is the crusher. What happens is the grain falls from above here, down this chute, and into here, then drops through here. These roll together. That rolls that way, and that rolls that way. And it squashes it in between, and it comes out here and lands on the floor. So it goes in, looking like this, whole little grain, and it comes out looking like this. It doesn't add any nutritional value whatsoever to the grain. It just makes it more digestible for the animals. When it's in its whole form, it will just pass straight through the animal and come out in its poo, and it's a pointless exercise. So we crush it so that they can digest it better. So feed-wise, these guys are all young dairy stock, apart from the end pen that has got a bull, a couple of cows and a couple of calves in. And they are on brewer's grain from the brewery, which is a waste product. Hold on, it's very windy. It's our brewer's grain trailer. We go to Tyrrell Brewery twice a week and we pick up the brewer's grain. That brewer's grain is a byproduct from the brewing industry, and we have a friend with a brewery, Tyrrell Brewery, and that is where we get that from. And then we feed them barley and brewer's grain. So both of these things are barley based, so that's malting barley that goes into the brewer's grain. It's obviously then goes through the process and comes out as a waste product, and this is normal barley that's grown literally just around the corner. Oh my god, right, so we moved the stores. Love Irish YouTube. The stores yesterday. Look at the size of them. They look so much bigger when you get them out in the open in these sheds. So I'm petitioning to sell them. I think with the prices being so high like they were yesterday, they want gone. Roy disagrees. Roy said they need another 2 months on the back and then they can go. I think that's really silly. I think that the prices could come down and we could be disappointed, or we could just end up with probably the same price and put 2 months extra work in, when we could just sell them now and get a high price for them and then have the sheds freed up 2 months earlier. Hello. Oh, nosy nosies. I have an undershot calf. Look at this. Are you ready? Look at him. It's like that. Tell me about YouTube title today. Should we sell the stores? What do you think? They don't look like he wants them to look. They're just not good enough. We're 2 months away from a TB test. So we'd have to pay for a TB test. Whereas our herd one is 2 months away. So I've always said we might as well wait till then, TB test them, get them a little bit bigger, a little bit more fleshy, and send them then. So I've just come inside and I was going to show you how I make some money, and I was going to do some work, and I thought I'd take you along for that ride. Now, most of you who have watched the channel for a little while will know that me and Roy don't take a wage from the farm. We are trying to build for the future, not take it out now, and we're not quite in that position, you know, where we feel comfortable taking out of the business yet. So every penny that the farm gets goes back into the farm, including any money that I make off things like YouTube or, you know, whatever. Every penny really does count right now. So with that in mind, I just wanted to show you how I make some money, and yeah, it is a small diversification on the farm that works for me. It's flexible. It means I don't have to go out and, you know, get a job at Co-op or whatever. So yeah. Right, are you ready? I'll show you exactly what I do. There's a nice piece of material. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you watched all the way to the end, thank you very much. It is always much appreciated.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on your show. Yeah, I will.